2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA on 2K.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Johnson. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Shots good by Middleton.
Man, how about the focus there? Middleton taking the contact well and then completes the drive with some style.
Harden the pass to Johnson. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, you know, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Brooklyn. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Now Harden. The pass to Griffin. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Middleton inside the three-point line. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Harden kicks to Johnson. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Johnson. That's tipped. Holiday looking for an opening. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. They get the rebound. And staying with the play, Middleton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low and stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton leading the charge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Nets making a change here as well. Shamet's checked in, and Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Portis kicks to Forbes. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here is Harden. He's got 8. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Shot clock at 3. Another shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Pass to Portis. Over Claxton. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started when I was
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Tyler Johnson is out there with Brown. And it's Durant. And it's Green. And it's Claxton in its center.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Middleton on the wing. Kicks it to Tucker. Now the pass to Portis. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That one falls. Claxton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the left wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Portis in the post. Ball's knocked loose. And Middleton kicks it to Tucker. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 and a basket from Forbes.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Holiday against Harden.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden up top. 8 points for him. That one good for 2. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harden finds KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
It's Brown with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Nora. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer start the second half.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Bucks trail by 4. Holiday the pass to Giannis. They get it back. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside Irving. Out to Harris. This one for 3. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort. Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. Lopez passes to Middleton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Middleton's got 8 points.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Holiday against Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Nets.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Middleton against Harris. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Out to the right wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Harris against Middleton. Off with the layup.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Harris passes to Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. Holiday with the block. But they recover it. And Jordan gets it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Griffin with the steal. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Right side Irving. Over Holiday. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. An even 3-on-3 break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
1:21 left to play in the third. Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Irving passes to Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Holiday finds Lopez. That shot missing. Great D that time from Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 8. It's blocked. Middleton drives in, and he jams it with authority.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Now here is Irving. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Luwawu. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Yep, it counts. Harden's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here is Forbes.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The wide open look for Durant. No good from outside.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Norrell. Back to Portis. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Luwawu, the pass to Green. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harden. From deep. And the Nets miss again. Bucks trail by 13. Tipped away. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pushing it up. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw missing. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Good on the second free throw. Harden with it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Claxton, no good. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for James Harden.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Durant kicks to Harden. Pass to Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Forbes dishes to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Lopez right side. The rebound by KD. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Irving finds Harden. Outside, Green. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That's a look at our setting tonight. And
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. George Hill out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Simmons passes to Harris. Here's Embiid. Misses off the right iron. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by George Hill. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And Giannis just throws it down.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's the pass to Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. A three-pointer off the mark. Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Holiday. Count it. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Green. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Harris. Antetokounmpo again. 12 points for him.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday from deep. And no good. And a wide open look for Simmons. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Concentrating on expanding his game. When Howard is making this shot, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now, here's Portis. Banked in off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's Milton and the pass to Korkmaz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton in the corner. Pulls up. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Here's New Orleans. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shot from free throw range, and the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers trail by 3. And stolen by Portis. Here is Forbes, guarded by Kerr. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jeff Teague. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Holiday. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Hill to the middle. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Giannis. It's Middleton at the elbow. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Maxey grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons checked in for Maxey. Embiid. Hill against Teague. They kick it out to Green. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Bucks leading by 4. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Embiid, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And stolen by Simmons. Harris outside. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Teague drives in. Portis, it's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. George Hill out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And here is Simmons. 8 points for him. Harris finds Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. Green with the block. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Hill. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
He's as impressive an athlete as you'll find at his size. Dwight Howard utilizing that mobility to get through the heart of the defense.
And stolen by Harris. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly...
Oh, right on there, Pruden!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Green.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Teague against Curry. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Mora, the pass to Portis.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And yes, it's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Curry. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Howard can't hit.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
Ford. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Milton the pass to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Tucker. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And that one, good. Portis has got 10 points.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to Howard. Right block shot, and it's in off the backboard. And that's now 10 points for Howard.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
Here is Forbes. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Forbes has got his second bucket.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Milton. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Seth Curry. Giannis outside. And there's the pass to Lopez. Holiday against Hill, and that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys will see if they can come back.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. The quick look, no good that time. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Thibault. Lopez with the steal. He's got a clear path. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Outside Hill. Will it go? Not going to go that time. Great D that time for Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Simmons dishes to Hill. Inside, here's Embiid. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
Lopez outside. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession, and the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Good on the shot.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, Giannis. Middleton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton is doubled, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game, and Simmons kicks to Embiid. And it's Simmons penetrating. Pass to Korkmaz. Dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Maxey. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Milwaukee with the rebound.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Simmons on the wing. T covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jeff Teague.
Well, I'll tell you what, the combination of speed, mobility, and strength that Simmons has is special in a 6'9" frame. He's terrific at using all of that to bully defenses.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey. Here's Nwora, defended by Thybulle. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Good shot that time by Dwight Howard. I love when he takes quality shots.
Here is Forbes, routed by Simmons. Forbes, the pass to Teague. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Hello, basketball fans. You've got... And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Holiday attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Here's Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks. Stolen by Middleton. To the middle. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A 3 for DiVincenzo. He doesn't hit that one. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Solomon to Kumbo for the finish. And the dunk by Lopez.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now, here is Young. And it's sent back by Lopez. Poked away. Middleton with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Here's Young. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Off on the layup. Here's Lopez. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Count that one.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Connaughton passes to Portis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Count it. Good.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Williams inside. The shot's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Now, here's Hunter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. As Dunn's checked in for Atlanta.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Is second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And here is Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Done. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Portis. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 4. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Middleton outside. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Dunn in at the point guard position. Dunn kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hunter's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Hawks. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Portis. Here's the break. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from T.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Young outside. And the shot goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. A beautiful reverse layup. Teague's got 4 this quarter.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Young passes to Snell. He kicks it to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out left to the wing. Passes to Forbes. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day 1 when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Young outside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. You want to see more of this from the big fella.
playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari, he's checked in for Young. The pass to Collins. Gallinari outside. Back to Collins. It's thrown back to Kumbo. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Up top, Capella. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's Williams. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Capella. Giannis grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Knocks it loose. Collins kicks to Williams. Out to Gallinari. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Now Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what we... That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Now, here is Young. Capella trying to free himself up. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Holiday against Young. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot off that time. Collins with some nice D.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Look at the leaping ability of Tony Snell. Gets up over the defense and slams it in.
Holiday with it. He's against Young, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Middleton. It's good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella. Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Collins. And it's Giannis missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Young, here we go. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 10 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Snell, the pass to Capella. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And it's Tucker atop the key. Here is Forbes. And here's Tucker. The layup off target. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Williams. And it's in there. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Teague, the pass to Portis. He hangs. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Herter. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Teague dishes to Forbes. Milwaukee the rebound. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's done in for Lou Williams. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Gallinari down low. Lopez covering. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Free throw drop for DiVincenzo. And so he makes both from the line. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hutter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Dunn.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Holiday against Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Holiday against Young. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Giannis. And Capella sends it back. He gets that one. 1:16 left in the 4th. Now Young. Passes it to Collins. Here's Snell. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Young. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Middleton. Collins with some nice D.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Young against Lopez. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And here's Young from the arc. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Coming up next. It's time for the NBA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And looking at the Nets, Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the 2.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
First point of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And Holiday throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here is Harden. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Off target from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Misses from close range. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Holiday attacking. Right side Antetokounmpo. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Harden the pass to Luwawu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And they pick up 2.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's stolen by Green. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Outside, KD. Back to Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Green. The pass to Llewellyn. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. The Bucks trail. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Twelve seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Giannis.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals.
For me personally,
and for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Milwaukee in the lead. Teague the pass to Forbes. Outside Portis. Takes a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shamet finds Irving. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Outside Teague. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Right wing. Here's Norrell, defended by Durant. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Landry Shamet. Takes it down to Middleton. DiVincenzo against Harden. Here's Forbes. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Irving dishes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Left side, Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great play. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Left side, Harris. Goes back up. Here's Jordan. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, we know Brook Lopez can play with strength. He is amazing at converting these difficult opportunities.
Harden the pass to Brock. Back to Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. That puts them in the lead. And the Bucks lead by 2. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Middleton outside. Lopez outside. And Middleton kicks to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Kicks it out to Harden. He's looking for Griffin and finds him to the inside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game so far for DeAndre Jordan.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Luwawu. Passes it to Harden. And the shot goes down. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Middleton for 3. A rebound by the Nets. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Finished off the break. Harden's got 8 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Holiday. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brooklyn leading by 4. The pass to Jordan. Here's Luwawu. The Nets working the ball around now. Lopez against Harden. Oh!
My goodness.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Durant subbed in for Joe Harris. And Forbes has it in the corner. Let's go. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
The wide open look for Durant. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 5 now.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Here's Luau. Outside Durant. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. And there it is for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Forbes. Inside. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Teague.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
Harden outside. Bucket is good.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
55 seconds left in the third. Teague, the pass to Forbes. Out to the wing. Portis in the post. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Portis has got his second bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up from 12. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to KD. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Portis, the pass to Teague. For the tie, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. No coverage that time. And the Nets lead by 4.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Irving against Holiday. Releases. The shot's good from Irving.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so he's... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Holiday, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Irving drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Middleton outside. Giannis outside. To the middle. Lopez inside, guarded by Jordan. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Nets leading by 3. Here's Shamet, and the layup's good off the glass.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Giannis passes to Lopez. He feeds it to Middleton. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Landry Shamet. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Griffin kicks to Harden. Over Holiday, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Giannis passes to Lopez. Middleton with it. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
KD's checked in for Blake Griffin.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Harden surveying the D. Shot from 12. Good D by Holiday. So it's the Bucks now. Pass to Middleton. Jordan with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. To the paint. Back to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan high post. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Bustling Philadelphia. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Hill. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now here is Hill. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the limp Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shoot.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close. No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And so onto Antetokounmpo looking over it. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The confidence of Simmons, a quick thinker who isn't afraid to go after steals and start the break.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Giannis. Thibault, the pass to Hill. He kicks to Embiid. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
It's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Outside Holiday. Giannis high post. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Embiid, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Embiid after Drew Holiday's score. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday with the ball. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The putback. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Harris. And that one is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. And now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. Now, here's Tucker. 5 to shoot. Teague the pass to Portis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
1:21 left in the first quarter. Scott kicks to Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Teague left side. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And the Bucks with possession here. 6-point game. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. To the wing on the left. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
And Tucker has it in the corner. To halt the run. The shot's good from Forbes. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Curry dishes to Howard. Here's Milton. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Connaughton. No good with the triple. With one on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Shake Milton is out there with Curry. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Thybulle following the 3 by Milwaukee. A second chance effort, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Kicks to Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Curry. Here's DiVincenzo. After the Sixers pick up 2. High post Lopez. Outside Holiday. Hits the 3-point bomb. Holiday's got 5 now.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Yes, that goes in.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
Bucks trail by 6. Passes to DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The pass to Harris. From deep 3-point range, the 76ers again can't hit it. Kicks it down to Middleton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Harris passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Holiday surveying the floor. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Holiday against Hill. Pass to Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. It's Solomon to Kumbo. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Holiday against Hill. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Simmons. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Hill passes to Embiid. Another shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bucks trail by 4. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with high motor. And he likes to make plays.
And slam dunk by Harris.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love him.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Green finds Embiid. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
Here's Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Holiday against Hill. He dishes it to Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
So he comes up empty at the line. Milton the pass to Curry. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Can't throw it down with one hand. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 3rd foul of the game, and it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Hill finds Embiid from 10 feet out. They swipe it. Pass to Forbes with a lead. Tips it. Nice shot by Portis.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Right side, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Tucker. 6 to shoot. Here's Hill. Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Here's Nora. Banked in off the glass. Nora's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Simmons on the wing. 10 points for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And sends George Hill to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday. The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Left side, Harris. The feed to Embiid. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Embiid's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Simmons passes to Harris. The dish to Embiid. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. He feeds it to Harris. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill. And good that time.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey passes to Green. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Tucker. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bucks lead by 5. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. Up and in on the layup.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Curry against T. Scott kicks to Curry. Pass to Korkmaz. Great D that time from T. Bucks leading by 7. Curry brings the double. Tucker the pass to Forbes. The 3. Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Curry against T. The 10-footer. He gets it in there. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. There's the pass to Nora. The Bucks working the ball around. Curry with the steal. Howard with it. Picked up by Portis. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
So both teams changing it up here. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday, no one around him. Drills it from outside. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Lopez with the steal. Loads it up for Giannis. Lopez outside. Embiid with the steal. One-on-one here. Hill with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. 1:43 left in the fourth. Feeds to Simmons. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton on the wing. Wide open. That one off the back iron and out.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it. And in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Back to Holiday. And they double up Giannis. From deep. Up again. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
Frank, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton for three, knocks down the three ball. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Green in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. And Green with the basket on the assist by Scott.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
T kicks to Antetokounmpo to the left side wing. Pass to Nwora. Shoots over Scott. Second chance shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, great job. And in the locker room, each guy has been going.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Holiday against Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Shot by Collins, no good. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running, and that one drops for him.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Young against Holiday. Young inside. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Young. Collins trying to break free. Young, good. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
As the top scorers in this league, like Trae Young could be, they get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft.
Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1. That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Young passes to Collins. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Fires for 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Young taking his time here. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Collins. Passes it to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Young passes to Snell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Connaughton. Here's Middleton. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Okongwu, the pass to Snell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Hawks trail by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here is Forbes. Drops in the layup for 2. One second left.
Talk about finding change in the couch. How do you get that?
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Teague deciding where to go with it. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Portis in the post. Missed inside. The Hawks trailing. Huerter, no good. Okongwu, a miss that time. Would have put him up. The Bucks shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Teague, here we go. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Herter, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Portis. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. This time's checked in for Williams. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Teague. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like to see Hunter get there on the inside. Not an easy shot. Still knocks it down.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Down against DiVincenzo. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. And foul on the... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, we should all take a holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Back to Capella. It's deflected. Now here's Lopez. Connaughton kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Here's Lopez. Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez. Because fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And it's good. 2 points. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And it's done penetrating. Can't hit from 12. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 12-4 run. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Dunn dishes to Capella. Back to Dunn. Down low. Here's Capella. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the lob into Kumbo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Done against Holiday. Done with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a... And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Noura in at the 3 slot. And here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young inside. Teague covering. Yep, it goes in. And the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 11 now as they get an important basket that time from Young. Outside Teague. Left side Portis. The kick out to Teague. He's looking for Portis and finds him. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young drives in, and he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 8.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
The pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups, more than capable of getting up there to the rim.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And it's Williams with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Giannis right side. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Timeout called, the Bucks. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll? Oof.
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
The Hawks trail by 10. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Antetokounmpo against Gallinari. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. A three-time Sixth Man of the Year last season. Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The putback misses the follow-up.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Mora. Rebound, Atlanta. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Tries again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Portis finds Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Hunter's got his second basket.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Offensive rebound. Right on the bucket. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Nwora. To the inside. Holiday dishes to Tucker. Holiday looking for an opening. He's looking for Portis and finds him. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Williams. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Teague, the pass to Portis. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Teague kicks to Portis. Pass to Nwora. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Teague. That time on the assist from Tucker. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
And it's Dunn penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Portis in the post. Capella's there. Portis, the pass to Forbes. Dunn with some nice D.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Holiday attacking inside. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
Young against Holiday. Shots good from Young.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis up top. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trae Young again. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow. Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Here's Capella, and he banks in the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. They get it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. Second chance shot. And foul on the and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Young, right side. Holiday with the block.
Get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Now, here is Young. Lock at 6. And the rejection by Giannis. Timeout called, the Bucks. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The mentality of Trae Young, shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active. In this case, too active.
And so Young nails them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Bucks trail by 4. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Giannis with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. That shot misses. Bucks trail by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both shots good from the stripe. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Young against DiVincenzo.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Holiday. Oh, and they take the lead. Holiday's got 21.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
And here's Young. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Count it!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Young against Holiday. Young drives in. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holiday. It counts.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's Atlanta. Young outside. Puts up a three. Can't knock in the three. Kicks it out to Collins. Stolen by Middleton. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. And the Heads. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.